Oh no.
Oh,
No. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about Dirty Dick story. That's what I'm talking about.
Brooklyn style, baby.
Yeah, I mean, they really don't know, you know. I mean, because they don't go and get themselves checked out, which is sad. So, you know, it is what it is.
So, yeah, I'm not going to say we got completely off topic, but I think this was a good conversation. But yes, I think that we definitely need to instill financial literacy. We need to instill, like, you know, providing skills for our youth. And, you know, having skills ourselves.
I mean, I got a pregnancy scare. I'm going back. Forget that. I'm going. I mean, I had a pregnancy. I had a pregnancy scare, but she didn't want to take the test, so I went to the store myself, and I made her take the test, and then she wasn't pregnant. There you go. Basically.
Yo, I was at Pathmark, RIP, and. Yo, like, I went to go buy the shit, like, the cashier looked at me. I was just like, don't make this awkward. She goes, what is the beautiful thing? I'm like, you don't know this bitch. Like,
I guess maybe I never had to buy no Plan B. But, I don't think that there should be any awkwardness to it. Like, nigga, I came here to do what I have to do. I don't know what the hell you've been through. You don't know me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, I want to say, you know, your situation, you know, you being a family man and shit like that. I remember the baby shower, and I remember, like, you know, her whole family and your whole family was there, and everyone was, you know, gathered around and shit like that. And I was like, yo, like, I couldn't see myself, like, knocking somebody up and having a baby shower with a girl I'm ashamed of.
No, hell no. That's the thing. Like, you gotta think about it. You know, we sat down, we talked. You had a discussion. We knew what the risk was of having him now. You know, when we wasn't both financially stable. But we took that risk, and you know, we're here now. You know what I'm saying? So I've only had one. I'm not even gonna say really a scare. I mean, I've had one where I almost made the decision to fuck my wife up. Way back.
Oh, that Mexican joint?
Yeah. What?
The devil? The devil?
She was basically, huh?
The devil?
Yeah, damn near. But, you know, she was basically asking me, and she kept asking me, and at my young age, not even being able to make, you know, I wasn't able to make any decision, no major decision like that. All I know is that, you know, I read the stories. I'm scared of shit. My mom's not about to kill me, so no, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. And I'm telling you, one night it almost happened. I was like, you know what? Actually, it was probably one of the first times I didn't use protection. And I was like, nah, I can't do this. That's probably one of the only times I even used the pull-out method. Like you can't. You gotta be careful. You know.
Yeah.
That's a lifetime commitment. How could you make a lifetime commitment decision in, you know, in like a split second? You can't. That should scare the shit out of you.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a situation where, you know, the girl that was sectioning, you know, we had rapport and everything like that. Everything was good. And I was just like, you know, I got Plan B money. She goes, you know, she's egging me on to, you know, shoot it up. I'm like, so what you gonna do if I do this shit? And she's just like, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of myself for, you know, maintaining them. That was actually the first time, like, I was like really like thinking I had just enough blood in my brain to, you know, not do nothing stupid. But yeah, it's just like just getting caught up in the moment it's wild. We gotta do better. Like, we don't have the luxury to, you know, be caught up in a moment for certain stuff like that. We gotta build this nation. I mean, so we can't have a bunch of, you know, untimed children and stuff like that. You know, that we can't take care of, and then, you know, we resent them, and you know, kids can pick up on that shit. Kids can definitely pick up when their parents resent them, and we don't need that.
Yeah, situations like that, the kid is the only one that loses out. Honestly. Everybody just gonna stay quiet again?
Because I had an abortion joke, but it's not funny.
Yeah, I had one. I had one too. I said like a couple of days ago. Somebody wanted to hang out or whatever, not with me, but like with with somebody else, and I was like, go ahead. I was like, go ahead, have fun. Get pregnant. You'll be all right. The baby, having an abortion later on, the baby won't be, but you'll be all right. Just, yeah.
Dang.
You guys want to hang out?
No child left behind. So yeah, on that note, let's do better. Let's be more financially literate. Tell us more about the program, the nonprofit that you're trying to put together, Sade.
I just decided, actually, it was after having a conversation with two coworkers. It's basically teaching young teens and young adults about credit. I know, turning 18, I know nothing about credit. My parents didn't really know much about credit, and I'm just getting credit card bill offers, credit cards in the mail, just one after the other to apply for it. And I know a lot of people, especially kids who don't go to college, they get a credit card and they're just spending money, and they're not realizing what that does to their credit score. They're not caring what it does to their credit score. They're not caring what that means for their future. Especially if you're 18 and you want $300 sneakers, you're going to buy yourself $300 sneakers if your credit card has that limit. I wanted to teach a lot of young adults about owning a business. A lot of kids out here, they want to own the hair boutiques, they want to own the barbershops, the hair salons, the delis. I wanted them to hear from small owners in their own community what it takes to own a small business. It's more than just a loan. It's more than just hanging out and having fun and telling jokes. Give them the business part of actually owning a business. When your profit actually does come in, it may not come in that first month. It may not even come in that first year. You may not even see actual money come in for a couple of years. And then teaching young teens who are just about to graduate high school how to apply, and even adults can do this too as well, how to apply for scholarships, how to apply for grants, giving you alternative ways to graduate college. You don't necessarily have to make that big leap straight into a four-year university. Go to community college, take those little general classes, get those out of the way, and then transfer to university. It saves you a lot of more money and a lot more time. I know I've made that mistake because even growing up on Long Island, going to a predominantly white school, they never gave us that information, and I guess maybe they assumed that our parents would just pay for college. I guess they were just like, yeah, your parents would sign a check for a university. My parents was like, nah, B, if you want to go to school, you got to find that money somewhere. We're not rich. So I want to teach kids that you don't have to necessarily go to university to be successful, to get a degree. Your degree will always be your degree no matter how you got it, no matter how long it took you to have it. You can still have that college experience even if you're going to community college and taking a couple of classes here and there while you're working. And teaching young adults about saving. We don't see that a lot. We never hear that a lot as young kids. Like I said before, it's always, if you got the money, just buy it. If you have $300 and what you want is $250, just buy it. Rather than being like, hey, why don't you just save up or buy a cheaper version or see how you feel 6 months from now. These impulse buys that are a couple $100s could actually save you a lot more money if you just thought about it first. Do you want the cash or do you want the item? And I want to teach that in these communities because I feel like that will benefit a lot of children rather than them hearing, hey, just put a basketball in your hand, or hey, go visit Dr. Miami, get a couple of surgeries. You too could be on TV like Amber Rose. You know what I'm saying? And you can have a better life without having to do all that stupid shit society wants you to do. You don't have to look like a buffoon to make some money and to save and to better yourself and get yourself out of that cycle of poverty that, past generations have been in and got stuck in. You don't have to live off that welfare check. If you work, you can make it happen, So that's what I want to do with the nonprofit. Hopefully it takes off. Hopefully people actually go to these classes. I'm offering snacks in these classes, so hopefully they come through.
Where's this class again now?
I like when you talk.
Huh?
Where's this class again now?
It's not starting up right now. Next year, I really want it to start off. Hopefully, kick off in the summer. I'm going to try to see if I can get some people to help with the funding, supplies, reach out to a couple of community centers, see if I can get some class time in.
It's gonna be in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm going to start in Brooklyn. Figure start where I live.
Okay.
Hopefully, see.
I'm in Brownsville. I'm in Brownsville now.
Hey, I used to live in Brownsville.
Used to. Good,
snacks, right?
good word. Used to. I'm trying to get out myself too.
It's not bad. Brownsville is kind of sketchy, but it's not that bad.
Nah, it's bad.
Too much brown in Brownville? Too much brown?
Yeah. It's pretty bad, actually.
I'll
Pretty rough over there.
stay quiet on that one. Too much brown. I'll stay quiet.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I really appreciate you coming on. I like when you talk. I might just, have you just talk.
Oh. Thanks.
Kev, I appreciate you, deciding to, work 2 jobs at once.
Yeah, I'm actually, they're calling me right now. I got to get ready to bounce. It was nice.
I know your worth, King. Tell them they got to wait.
No, I can't. This is like, I'm about to get cursed out. Yeah, but, again, Sade, thanks for all the information. It's cool. It's been real. You said you're going to have snacks at this event?
Yeah. Always,
Kev 316. Fat nigga.
I'm gonna get with you. I'm gonna make sure that I can try and make that. We gotta support each other. That's dope.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
That being said, peace. I'm out. I gotta go. I go administer some medication and yeah.
All right, stay black.
All right, later, y'all.
Night.
So, if anybody wanted to find you, like, that sounds crazy. I mean, like, like your social media or anything like that, keep in touch.
I guess if you want information on when I do start the nonprofit, you can reach me out on Facebook with my first and middle name, Sade Renee. It's Sade, and then obviously Renee with 2 E's. Don't spell it any other way because it's not. No, yeah, that's about it. And just message me and say that you're interested in the nonprofit, and I'll actually probably start a page. Got to give it a name, but I'll probably start a page within the next month, and I'll have that up and running so people can join the page if they have any ideas, if they have any business owners, or even if they have advice themselves. You don't have to be professional. You don't have to be a professor. You can have life experience and just teach these people, these kids, I guess you would say, their life experience, and give them some tips on how to go through life a little bit easier instead of always having our children start at step 1. Let's see if we can get them to maybe like step 5 and give them a leg up. These white kids always have a leg up. They always have advice. They always have somebody who's made something of themselves. And so I feel like we need that for our children. We need to set up a legacy for them, even if it's not our own personal legacy. I want a couple of kids to go to school through this non-profit program, or a couple of people owning their business and being like, yeah, I just went to some random class in a community center. Now look at me. Like, I want to see that. And then I also want, people to also come back and teach. We don't have a lot of people coming back and teaching these kids. We have a lot of people leaving, the ghetto, a lot of people leaving the project, but not a lot of them are coming back to be like, yeah, let me teach you what I learned out there.
So you going to come back to Brownsville?
Yeah. Hey, they should. And they'll do it for a profit. They'll always do it for, pay $200 and come to my seminar just to hear me say 1,000 times how I just believed in myself and I worked hard, instead of being like, I'm going to dedicate an hour and I'm going to tell you how I did it. Because it isn't hard if you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
So if you don't know anything, you're not going to get anywhere. And the resources are out there, but do you know how to get them? You need someone to show you. So I just want people to come back, and I want people to give in. It's an opportunity for the community to get together and try to get these